ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವಂಥ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಕೆಳಗಿರುವಂಥ ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good evening, my dear friends. First of all, hats off to Anandji, because as you all have seen, the successful stories are always same. He has sold papad, I have sold chocolates. So that's how we have started our journey of our life. We were also students like you, and still I'm a student of philosophy. Always, from my young age, I don't want to talk much because later on we have an interaction session. So I'll just brief about my life story. It's all the same. So it's he's a guy, I'm a girl, that's all. So that's how I have started my life in a small village. I had lost my dad when I was in 2nd standard. So later I used to study in a small village, small school. Whatever he showed about Santoshji and other people, he should put my photo also there, because I have also studied in such school, such government school. But I'm attached so much with, Vivekanandaji's wordings and how it inspired me. Always I used to read his books and Adi Shankaracharya's books and Bhagavad Gita. Because if you see all other dharmas, they make it as a mandatory to read their granthas, punya granthas. But in our thing, we think only after 40 years we have to read Bhagavad Gita or Veda Upanishads. But I feel girl, it was very difficult for me to, even as you all know, it is very difficult for us to walk on the road after 10 o'clock. But how do we work in the society? And we have to work in between, the guys. Even if we go to government, even if we go to society's issues, and everywhere we have to face, guys, and we have to interact with them. So I started my life with the spirituality, but Vivekananda's one word, always one sentence: knowledge is life, ignorance is death. Always that used to haunt me. So that is the reason I felt that I should keep on studying. I should never stop. So I started in a small village, and when I was in 5th standard, I thought that I should be an independent person. Though my mom was there to take care of me, we were 3 daughters, and I wanted to help my mother. So I used to buy chocolates in bulk, and I used to walk to my school 4 kilometers away from my small city to small village. So there I used to sell chocolates and make money. And also my mom had taught me how to stitch clothes and all, dresses and all. So I used to stitch even uniforms and all. I used to earn 10 rupees. So I used to save those 10 rupees, and I used to feel I am so independent because I am helping and supporting my mother. Later my journey, I started learning dance, and I used to go to some other city and learn dance and come back and teach dance in a small village. I used to charge them 10 rupees. Again, I started becoming independent at that level itself. I could have stayed back saying that, okay, my mom will take care of me, why do I have to do? And also one more sentence, what I used to always like, what Vivekananda said, that if you're born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your mistake. So as per our karma, as per our previous janma ka karma hai na, so that's how we are born to our own parents. So we have to take it in a positive way, because life is so beautiful. Today, so I started my journey like that. I started teaching, I started going to, central prison people, why they have become victims, how, and also I started teaching dance to physically challenged kids and also HIV children. That's how I started my relationship with HIV children. So when I started communicating with them, I came to know how they were born, how they got HIV AIDS. From an educated person, it transferred to, uneducated person. And many people, our parents gives us education because you should come back to our country and we should serve our country like Anandji is doing. But, many educated people, they traveled out of country, they brought HIV to our country. But we think that only uneducated people are giving birth to HIV children. That's wrong. Even in many big hospitals, Apollo Hospital, Fortis Hospital, they give me a report as soon as they are born. Even higher middle class people, they are giving birth to HIV children, but parents are not ready to take care of them. because of their prestige in the society. Why only the NGOs has to support them? Why only NGOs and people like Anand has to get up and look at the betterment of society? Why not everyone? And also one more sentence what I used to remember always, whoever wants to become a leader should not give, excuses and reasons. So if you want to become a leader, you should never give reasons and excuses, because everybody will have hurdles in life. Nobody's life is very smooth. So that's how we have started our journey. And also when I came to college level, I never had even 1,500 rupees. I wanted to borrow that money from someone, but people asked me, how will I believe you? How can I believe you? How will you give it back to me? Because you are still a student. How will you earn it? That day, that person did not believe my ability and my strength. That is how our society is. But today, I'm spending more than 1.5 lakh to take care of HIV, 120 HIV children every month. But because I believe in my capacity, my energy, when I have seen physically challenged children, I feel I'm blessed because I have my all visions and my 5 senses are working, my hands, my legs, everything is in active position. So I can do much more things. That's how I started my career. I started interacting with people. I've learned how society treats us if we are poor people. But if you're born in a better way, like Anandji was saying, that people later on came to give him a donation. So that's the same way. I never take single rupee from government or anyone, because God will be seeing us what we are doing. As per my karma, whatever I am doing, that will be counted. And it's not a big deal that taking money from someone and giving it to someone and posing it in front of the media. So as an individual, so we have to do whatever is possible. And many of my friends who are software engineers, they always say that, okay, let me also help in whatever the way possible. But please don't underestimate your own capacity. When I can take care of 120 children, being a girl, definitely you people can take care of more than 200 children. Why not? And it's not just by giving money. I started taking care of them by giving them education. Sitting with them, communicating with them and understanding their problem. Why are they born poor? Why are they born as orphan kids? Why are they born as physically challenged children? So just you have to spend your time and interact with them, and we are responsible for our society. So that's all is my request to you all, because as you all know that Vivekananda taught us the same thing, whatever we have to share it with our society, and we have to work for Satya Dharma and for the betterment of the society. So that is what I request from you all. Thank you so much to ABVP and Think India people for inviting me here. So definitely I'm making a film on cancer children and leprosy and all. Definitely it is my pleasure. I will do it. That's super 30. Thank you, sir.